Hi community. Rena Golan, All Being Well Wednesday, wanted to say you're not meant to heal on your own. Nobody meant to heal on their own. This is part of the illusion of separateness. It's part of the individualism propaganda that keeps us sick, ill, and addicted. From the system I'm coming, yoga and Ayurveda, we have a prayer that maybe we wake up from the illusion of separateness. Separateness makes us unwell, mentally and spiritually. And I'll tell you how our ancient systems is dealing actually with mental imbalances towards the end. We have the capacity to heal on our own. Like we know it from studies with the placebo. So, you know, that when the body think, okay, I need to heal now, it will heal itself, even if it's a spoon of sugar. But why only 2% heal themselves? Because ancient systems say, I'm just repeating, that the illness is coming from the collective and will be healed by the collective. That's how most ancient medicine systems see it. What they do, for example, you know, when they see a person want to be on their own or unwell, they will gather around the person and they say, what did we do to make you feel unsupported that you developed an illness in your body? So it's like they see that the whole community is supposed to heal it together and share the burden. And if one person holding the burden for the society, for the tribe, then it means that they didn't do something right. They didn't give him enough sense of support. So that's just an interesting way to see it, right? So another thing is that I hear a lot in the well-being scene. And as a person that, you know, dealt with a lot of health issues, I was constantly getting the message that I created it, that I'm guilty for it because I didn't heal my childhood trauma, because I didn't ask for help, because whatever was the list. So for a person with like condition that they need to deal, and on top of it, deal with the shame and the guilt for creating it for themselves, it's too much. So what I'm kind of encouraging is, you know, that you please don't feel that you need to heal on your own. And now actually a lot of psychologists saying, even in relationship, you don't need to be ready for the right relationship and heal all your stuff. Yeah, do some work, look at yourself, but also know that the relationship inevitably will create a mirror that will allow you to see the blind spots. And so we heal within relationships. So yeah, come with as many more tools to be respectful and attentive within the process, but it's still going to happen. It doesn't matter how much work you're going to do. And one of the things that I want to say, I'm just going to share in a bit about mental health, but one more thing that I wanted to say is that this is why I dedicated my work since the beginning of the lockdown, because of so much loneliness and so much separateness and so much problems with our health, that we're creating now a community that has been forming since April last year, which is going to be women community. It's called Seasonal Sangha, where we gather every season to cleanse and rejuvenate, every new moon and full moon to check on each other, to create this safe environment. So for healing, every ritual that you do, you need to create a safe container. And when there is a safe container, the person can surrender. And in that surrender, I mean, look what happened to the body when you surrender. And when you surrender, you can allow the healing to come through. They call it the flow. Or you can call it the spirit going through you, or the healing going through you, right? Or a transformation can happen when we have a safe container and we can surrender, and then it can move through us. When we feel it's us on our own against the world, we cannot heal. So self-healing is a myth. It's not possible. We are social beings. We need each other to heal. So please join our community at Seasonal Sangha. Please get in touch. We need as many women as we can, because really the commitment is that through commitment to our own self-care, we can affect the well-being of the planet. And the main idea is also to deepen our relationship with nature And so that community is also involved in other initiative that, taking care of girls in India, farmers, and trees. So get in touch. There's a lot of exciting things, and really we need each other for that, to raise that, to bring that into the world. So do get in touch. And the last thing I wanted to share is about what Malidoma Soma, my teacher, is saying about mental illness. And I met many healers, medicine people around the world that say the same thing. Mental illness is usually expresses itself within very sensitive individuals, which we can call healers. And when he came to the West and he saw mental hospitals, he was crying. He never saw anything like that, because in their tribe, which is again in all systems, it's also in India, also in the yogic tradition, it exists that we would, when the person is like mad, it's because there is, in the yogic tradition, they will express it, there's too much information, there's too much prana in their bodies, there's too much knowledge in them, and they need to spread it out. In the African tradition, they see it as too many entities working through them, and it's overwhelming the nervous system, same like in the yogic and the Ayurvedic tradition. So what they do in the Dagara tribe, they will gather a group of people that for 3 months will prepare their nervous system and will do a lot of rituals, and then they will gather around the person that is mad, and they will do a ritual to ask their spirit to separate, to divide themselves within all of them, so one person don't have to hold it. And it's very successful ritual, and it brings the person straight into balance, and then they are initiated into healers. So just different points of view. So please, please, please don't feel that you need to heal on your own. We need to do it together. Now everything we do need to be together in celebration of life. This is what all the prophecy is saying. So do join us. Lots of love, and we're here for you. You're not alone. Nobody's here alone. Nobody here meant to be alone. Love you. Rena Golan. See you next Wednesday. Ciao.